Well, Georgia Farm Bureau, along with the Georgia Governor's Office of Highway Safety and the Georgia Department of Agriculture, want drivers to be aware of farm equipment on Georgia roadways. The public is encouraged to slow down, don't be distracted, and give farm equipment plenty of room on the roads as farmers travel from field to field. The Monitor's Mark Wildman has more.
As the weather warms up and field work gets in full swing, many tractors and other farm vehicles are traveling the roads of Georgia. It is very important for farmers to be able to use roadways, and it is also very important for motorists to be safe.
We want the public to make sure that they realize if they live in an agricultural area or are driving in an agricultural area that they might encounter a slow-moving farm vehicle.
Often drivers get irritated behind slow tractors and other equipment, but Georgia officials want the public to understand the rules of the road.
It's their right to be on that road just as much as it is our right to be driving on it. And we want to make sure people see those vehicles.
Farmers who are moving equipment on the road use safety measures. Reflective triangles and flashing lights are used so drivers can have plenty of warning.
Tractor might be moving at 20, 25 miles an hour. Cars moving at 50 to 60 to 70 miles an hour. And physics will tell you that that's a dangerous situation when you can't stop that car and you're approaching that tractor.
President of the Georgia Farm Bureau, Gerald Long, grew up in a rural county and knows that farmers have a lot on their minds during the growing season, but he encourages producers and others in the public to be alert.
Most farms now are so diversified and spread out, we have to be on the highways quite a bit. And it is definitely a challenge moving equipment as we moved into larger equipment. Takes up more of the right-of-way and all, trying to dodge mailboxes as we're going down the road and then trying to dodge cars.
Recently, a public service announcement was produced, and it will run on television stations around Georgia to help spread awareness of tractor safety.
Well, I think we got to be a little more aware of what's going on around us because we tend to forget sometimes. When we get on the road, we're trying to get to that next field to try to get it planted or harrowed, whatever we need to do. And we tend to sort of forget that, other people on the road, that they have a right just like we do, and we need to be aware of that and be very cautious.
As more farm equipment is traveling on the roads and more motorists are traveling, the goal is for everyone to get to their destinations safe and sound.
There are numerous distractions that can take your mind and your eyes off of that road for just a brief time. And all of a sudden you look up and there's a tractor or other farm implement, and we want people to know that it can be dangerous not only for them but it's dangerous for the operator of that tractor.
I encourage you as drivers to be on the vehicles, be very cautious when you come up or even coming toward a piece of farm equipment, to slow down and watch what's coming on, because a lot of times you got a car coming from behind, one meeting you, and one's trying to pass the other one, and there's not enough room on the highway for all three of them to pass at the same time. So be very cautious about that, if you will.
I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.